I love you.
I am fully open and present in the moment to receive any guidance that speaks to my soul. I will be honest and authentic with myself, facing the truth that my body, my intuition, is guiding me as either confirmation or a nudge for healing. I am prepared to wholeheartedly start or continue on my journey to self discovery and healing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Watery Aquarium. It's Michelle here, and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to find out why are they running from this connection. Now, this is a reading for those of you who are in a connection where the person does not want to commit, or there is some form of attraction towards two people, you and another person, and there is a knowing, a strong knowing and awareness of this, but one person does not want to take the next step. It could also be where there's an attraction and the person is completely avoiding the connection. So this is where they don't live near you, or they are actually blocking you, shutting you out, avoiding you. But you know for sure that there is some level of attraction and both of you are interested in each other, but one person is running. Okay, so I'll just put it like that. First, I'd like to thank everyone though for being patient with me. I have been working on personal readings, also mentorships, right? And also doing a lot more video on my other channel, Willow and Roots. Okay, so I'm currently working on getting my timings right, but I do enjoy doing relationship readings, right? And I will be doing more on this channel. So please bear with me while I find my feet. So we have three options here to choose from. Option one is the cinnamon woods and amber candle, very Christmassy. Option two is the pineapple candle or scented candle, and option three is the rose scented candle. So once again, option one is the cinnamon woods and amber candle, option two is the pineapple scented candle, and option three is the rose scented candle. Now you can pause the video, choose a candle, let's get to it. Hello, option one, for those of you who selected the cinnamon woods and amber candle, here's your reading. So this is a very cinnamony, it says it there, very spicy, oaky, earthy scent, very festive. Now, what I'm getting from this is that the connection needs to be grounded. So whether you need to be grounded or they need to be grounded, and grounded meaning stable in your finances and within yourself, right? So there's some level of needing to make this a reality, but more importantly, you making sure that you are comfortable, right, with where you are, comfortable with your finances, comfortable with your health, comfortable with where you're living, right? Just you are okay. And the same goes for them. That's what this is telling me. It's very important. There's a possibility for some of you where you're going to be hearing from this person around the holidays. Okay, so around Christmas time or leading up to like New Year's, just a festive period, you may be hearing from them. And I'm getting for some like a card, like getting a card or a quick call or text saying, you know, happy holidays, etc. Just very light, quick. Let me smell this. Yeah, this has a very masculine scent as well. So for some of you, if you are the feminine, there's a need to have more of a balance with your masculine energy and your feminine energy. And what I mean by that, if you are too much in the masculine energy where you are chasing, this is telling me to pull back and step more into the feminine energy where you're waiting for waiting to respond. Okay, so no chasing and trying to manifest a situation. This is calling for you to watch and see the situation, see what cues, what's being said, and that will give you a rough idea as to what you should be doing, what steps you need to be taking. But allow this person to lead if you are a feminine in the masculine energy of taking action. Now, if you are a masculine watching this, it's calling for you to really muster the courage to move towards this person, right? Or your person. Find the courage to speak to them. So there is no need to rush and say, oh, I like you very much, and just blurt out everything. This is calling for you to just take the steps to just getting acquainted, I'm hearing, right? Or if you already talk to this person, speak a little bit more to them, but be more, work on your vibe, where you're letting them know that I like you, I am attracted to you, without saying anything. So you're giving them a cue, and it's for them to take the cue. Now, if they, to respond to the cue. Now, if they need it to be a little bit more obvious, then of course you can ask them out and do activities that express that you have feelings for them, right? Find activities where it's more than just we're going bowling. It's something that is a little bit more charming, I'm hearing, right? That's what that's telling me. But it's definitely screaming needing to get your priorities in order and to get grounded. Okay. Why is your person running? Why is option one's person running? Why are they running from the connection? Okay. We have the World. Ten of Cups. Hierophant. They're closing out a cycle. Could be another relationship. With the Ten of Cups and the Hierophant, it could be a long-standing commitment or marriage. But the World card is telling me that they're closing out a cycle here, needing to tie up loose ends. If they're not in a relationship, this is telling me that they're wanting to get to a place where they feel emotionally and spiritually secure. So they're waiting for Spirit's cue in order to guide them into the direction of starting a new relationship. They're really working on themselves, like trying to find inner happiness. And again, if they're in a relationship and it's coming to a close, this is their plan. It's like the next relationship is going to be one where I'm going to be more of an effort, but I need to be in a good place. So there's a lot of realization here. This person wants to be happy. This person wants to do happy things and be involved in happy connections, friendships, family, romantic, etc. It's like everything that this person plans on doing from this point on it's all about joy. It's all about good spirits, I'm hearing, being in good spirits and having that around them and being in that energy as well. Okay, can we have a card for the World? What's closing out? Right, so the Knight of Swords tells me that they know what they want. For some of you, they needed a period of being alone to figure out exactly what they wanted. And now they know, and now they'll move towards it. So that could be you, or that can also be, again, doing things that are emotionally fulfilling. Career, studying, right? It's like everything in this spread so far is showing self-improvement. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, so balance, looking for something that is more stable. The situation that they're leaving there may have been an imbalance, and again, knowing exactly what they're seeking and moving towards it, and they've figured out what they can do themselves to, again, achieve this, but also contribute to the next situation or the next connection where things will work out, things will be balanced. And we do have this card as being a pentacle, so this is actually the efforts that they take, right? What they provide, what they bring to the connection physically. It's the whole package. So how they feel, how they think, their actions towards the connections, and of course how they provide for the connection, that stable aspect of the connection, right? The stability, the finances, and also looking after themselves so that they will be able to have enough energy to give to the connection. This person is really focused on that right now. It might have been someone who was in an energy of wanting to sow their royal oats, I'm hearing. So really go out there and live that single life. And now they realize, okay, when it comes to a commitment, this is what I am seeking. And when they commit, they will commit. Okay, may I have a card for the Hierophant? Yeah, look at that. That's in reverse. That's the Knight of Wands. No longer the player. I'm hearing, I don't want to be a player no more. Wow. So is this what you have brought to your previous connections? There was some level of not being ready to commit, right? So they might have met you and thought, wow, this is actually someone that I can see myself settling down with. But they just weren't in that place. I mean, with the two knights here, right? Knights of Swords, Knights of Wands reversed. They weren't ready to settle down. But again, they know that when they are ready, that you may be the person that they'll choose. And they know exactly what they need to do. There's some level of, with the motorbike I'm looking at, they're going to need some level of freedom though. Right? I'll make this clear with the Two of Pentacles. So they will be committed to the connection, right? Definitely committed to it, but they do not want to lose themselves in the connection, right? They want to have some element of freedom and identity, right? And this is something with this bird here. It's something that should be discussed before embarking on anything serious with this person. Both parties need to lay their cards out on the table and be straight about what they expect from a connection, right? And the part that they will play. Making an agreement to not bring past baggage into the connection and being able to talk about it if it is going to be an issue. Talk things through to resolution. So never going to bed without resolving any type of argument or drama. Okay. Let's get the card. What is this person doing right now? What else are they doing? Yeah, look at that. We have the Tower and the Devil. So they're really working through their demons. They're really wanting to, and this is for some of you guys, they're really wanting to prepare themselves for a long-term, serious, committed, fully committing to a connection or a relationship, right? So they're working through their demons. They're realizing, I'm hearing some of them are finding God. Some of them are finding God, right? But they're working through their demons and addictions because, again, they don't want to bring this into this connection because they do feel that there's something sacred about it, right? Yeah. They recognize it. For some of you, your person is in the public eye, and that is the lifestyle of those in the public eye, right? So sex, drugs, rock and roll, and many, many, many groupies. So again, they want to leave that behind. Been there, done that. Again, Knight of Wands reverse. One more card. Yeah, the Star. The card of healing. Yeah, this person might really be in the public eye. We got the Six of Wands next to the Star. Wow. Realizing with the Three of Swords on the bottom, it didn't serve them any good. There's a scenario coming up where there's a person who is in a long-standing relationship, so not necessarily marriage, but it's a commitment, and they were being used because of their position, right? Because of their position, the relationship was toxic, and there is actually a knowing and an awareness that they need to end it and move into a connection that is more meaningful, that will make them happy, because what they currently have, it's kind of like good and bad days, right? It's not very balanced, it's unstable, and they can't see themselves doing this for the rest of their lives. I mean, they can't see it. I'm hearing, what am I committing to? What am I holding on to if I'm not happy? That's what I'm hearing. But they have stepped outside of their connection, and again, they don't want to do that in the next connection that they have, which would be the one with you. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some advice. May I have some guidance for option 1? We have here water. So this person is really working through their emotions. They're actually opening their heart center, right? They're really exploring and sitting, feeling again. So we have heart opening happening, and with heart opening, especially with the Three of Swords being here, where it's just so many bad experiences that's led them to end up in toxic relationships after toxic relationships, but now they have this awakening or realization that this is not something that serves them, and it's something that they do not want anymore. So they've opened their heart and decided to feel, to connect with themselves, and to know exactly what they want. And for some of you, majority of you, it's you. But allow this person to work through this and have them come to you. Have them express their emotions and feelings to you. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings and mentorship. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2, for those of you who selected the pineapple candle. Here's your reading. So we have here yellow packaging, so a yellow container. So yellow is a very happy color. It's a color of like high vibrational energy, right? The sun, it's associated with yellow, right? So yellow is also the color of the solar plexus chakra. So this is all about willpower, the I am center as well. So when I'm smelling this candle, it's like joy, happiness, right? Laughter. That's what I'm feeling. During Victorian times, the wealthy, when they had their dinner parties, would have pineapples displayed on their tables. And that represented wealth, success, right? So this is telling me that your person may be working on that. They're trying to acquire wealth, they're trying to acquire happiness, joy, and you're being guided to do the same. I'm also picking up travel to warm climates, of course, obviously because it's a pineapple, but I'm seeing traveling to warm climates. I'm also getting like seeing the world, wanting to travel and see the world before settling down, before doing any type of major commitment. They could also be traveling for work as well. That's quite interesting. Let's move it over here. Let's get some tarot. This person probably has a sweet tooth as well. I'm seeing someone, they like candy. It's not necessarily chocolates, but candy. So it might be you or them. have a sweet tooth. Right. For option 2, why is this person running? Why is option 2's person running from the connection? This person could suffer from periods of not depression but sadness, and being in a sunny warm climate would help them. So again, traveling would make sense. Also looking into their vitamin D levels, so that might be for you as well. So look into your vitamin D levels and make sure that it's all good, especially for my people who are melanated. Okay, making sure that you're getting the right amount of D's, especially during the autumn winter period. Okay, why is this person running from the connection? Okay, so we have here King of Cups. Yeah, this person is traveling. Look at that boat in the back. Feeling, oh my God, Queen of Cups. Why are they running? I mean, there is a boat in the back. Why are they running? Okay, so we have here 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant making another return. Bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords. Wow. This person is actually working on their spirituality here. 100%. And they're actually seeking someone who's in that same energy, who is also spiritual, just like themselves. You may already be in a connection. This pile feels like you're already in a connection, or you are around each other and you do meditate together and practice, do spiritual rituals together. So there is that, and it's a budding and growing relationship with the 7 of Pentacles. So this is showing me that it might be 2 people who are friends, possibly companions, and the feelings are strong. It's actually developing. So there is a tight bond here, especially with the Hierophant. There is a tight bond, but there's no label. There's no like, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, this is, you know, there's not really a label, but there is some level of loyalty, or the loyalty is developing here. That's what I'm getting from this. For others, this person is actually on a spiritual retreat, or they're desiring that travel, or may have been on a boat trip and just returned, but they're looking for someone that is just as spiritual as themselves. They're looking for someone that they can grow with, that they share similar interests, and they can commit to. They can grow, and the commitment can, or the relationship will develop naturally, organically, I'm hearing. That's how they like things to move. They don't really like to move quickly and put a label on things, right? Like my boyfriend, girlfriend, so on and so forth. They don't exactly like doing that. They like to kind of fall into a relationship or connection. That's what I'm getting. Wow. Okay, let me change the batteries. Okay, let's get some more cards. Okay, may I have a card for the King of Cups, please? We have the 6 of Cups. So this person, being a spiritual soul, could be working or doing, not as a job, but really going within and doing past life regression. That's what I'm hearing. Past life regression, and also revisiting their childhood in meditation and doing a lot of childhood healing. Right? through meditation. This person is very sensitive, and they could be a water sign. They could be a water sign. We do have heavy water sign influences here, right? So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I'm getting more Pisces and Cancerian energies now. Okay, the Queen of Cups. We do have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So on the Queen of Cups part, the Queen of Cups is actually keeping her feelings to herself. That's for the scenario where you both meditate together and do spiritual stuff, and somehow you're going to fall into this connection, or there is loyalty, but she's not saying anything. She does not want to rock the boat. The King of Cups is living in the past, or working through some past childhood trauma, doing some inner work. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, so while the King of Cups is working on himself, the Queen of Cups is taking a step back, but is playing the supportive role, right? That's the energy. She's allowing the king to give her the cue as to how this relationship is going, or this connection is going, the dynamics of it. Let's see what the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant has to say. May I have a card for that? Yeah, Four of Swords. So it's unspoken, but it's known. And it's pretty open with the Knight of Wands. Yes, this is a situation and a dynamic where there's feelings there. No one is saying anything, but it's known. Both people are aware of it, but the male, right, the masculine energy is working on themselves. So they should be allowed to do so. The feminine energy is actually taking a step back and is waiting for the cue of the male, right, the masculine energy. But the feelings and the loyalty is something that they don't speak about. It just is. It just is. Now, if you have chosen this and your person is like, lives far away from you, right, but there's feelings and they're running away and avoiding you, they're doing inner work. They're definitely doing inner work. And what this is telling me is that you need to do the same, because there's some things that you are holding on to that needs to be examined, right? We do have a lot of cards here where it's like, take a step back and actually go within and figure out, why am I feeling this need to attach, to hold on to, right? And there's also a fear of being vulnerable, opening your heart. You're protecting yourself, but you need to be open and vulnerable, but self-secure, so that if there is any type of rejection, yes, you feel bad, but it's not going to crush you. Okay, it's working through that, figuring out where that's coming from. So taking the leaf out of the King of Cups book, where you're doing some inner work. Okay, let's throw a bit more. Any more information? Okay, so the King of Cups is also working on his finances, because we do have the King of Pentacles. So this person really wants to be very secure within themselves and be secure before they enter into anything serious. Okay, that's what this is telling me. For you, we have the Five of Swords here. So there's an energy of being confused, but also frustrated. There's an element of frustration here, because what you were desiring, you're not getting, but you're not saying anything. There's no conversations about what's going on here. Or, I feel this way, but I get it. I get that you are working on yourself, so I will allow you to do that. But please know that I have feelings for you. But then the question is, are you prepared to, or open to rejection? Because will it crush you? Right? So it's you needing to work through some of those issues. There's an aspect of fear of rejection. Oh my gosh, look at that. Four of Swords again. is confirming the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have the Two of Pentacles. So there, it's kind of up in the air. Now with this scenario, what they're saying, especially what Spirit is saying, and your Spirit team, they're all here, is that the feminine energy needs to work on herself. The masculine is doing it, and the feminine needs to do that in order to tie this up, to bring this in, right? So there's a strong need with this card appearing twice. There's a strong need to go inwards, right? And to examine why you were feeling the need to hold on to the connection, and to kind of play small in a sense where you're not speaking up, but there's a fear of rejection, and if you were rejected you're going to be crushed and then your world is over. It's like, why are you in that energy? Why are you not confident within yourself, stable within yourself, loving yourself to the point where if this person is not ready, that's okay, because you are open to meeting other people or focusing on yourself. So you're focusing on yourself, but you're also open to meeting other people, seeing other people. Okay? But there needs to be some type of realization happening here, a stepping back and thinking things through, reviewing your situation. And it is calling for, again, putting in the work, because this connection is going to develop at, it's a slow pace. It's not as slow as the Knight of Pentacles, but it is something that, again, has to happen organically, and Spirit with the Hierophant is overseeing this. Okay, let's get some guidance. Look guys, I hear this one. I've been through this. I've been through this. When you get to the point where your heart is open to be able to see other people, so you're looking at someone else and you're like, yeah, that person's attractive, I would probably go out with them. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's good. You're in a good place. You're not making this person the be all end all my world completely. It's getting out of that energy and knowing that it is you who should be seeing yourself in that way. So we have here clearing. Yep. Oh, we can't make this up. Card number 15. Clearing in order to bring this in. 15 reducing to 6. 6 the Lovers. Okay? You guys are counterpart, but you got work to do. With the feather, it also means blessings. So when you release, you start doing some work, releasing things that no longer serve you, behaviors, patterns, habits, things in your environment that you no longer need, no longer using, whether you are throwing it out or donating it. It is saying when you do clearing, you open the gates to blessings. You make room for blessings to fill your life. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Wow, this is beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings and mentorships. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the rose scented candle, here's your reading. Let's smell this. I love this candle. I love rose. This is so romantic. It is incredibly feminine. This scent, this rose candle, it's like so feminine, so pretty. I'm just seeing like very romantic vibes, but with this energy comes idealism. So it's easy to fall into fantasy, romanticizing a situation, right? So romanticizing it to the point where it's actually more than it really is. I have to see what comes up for this. But that's what initially is coming up here. And let's pull some tarot. seeing like a wedding dress. I'm seeing a wedding, like really lots of chiffon and tulle and satin, Duchess satin, beautiful. Lace, just really pretty, very white, beautiful, dusty pink, delicate flowers and roses, and the scent, just incredibly romantic. Lingerie, lace lingeries, everything girly and pretty. Okay, why is option 3's person running from them, or running from the connection? We have here the sun, beautiful, has that energy. Oops, 2 cards want to pop up. 9 of swords, 2 of pentacles, one more, 3 of cups. Okay, oh my gosh, okay, this is so obvious. We do have the wheel of fortune on the bottom, so divine timing here. This person does not want to destroy the friendship. This person absolutely feels alive around you, like alive. They feel incredibly happy when they think of you, when they're around you. When they're around you, that's for those who are in close connection with them. They feel alive, electric, right? And for those where it's like long distance, anytime they think of you, this happens. They feel alive and they feel joy, complete joy and happiness. Now the scenario that's popping up here is that it's a friendship with the 3 of cups, that they really are afraid. They're in 2 minds about destroying it. It's like, why should I destroy such a good thing, a good friendship, right? This person may not have the best track history when it comes to relationships. And what I mean by that, longevity, commitment, right? They might have an issue with that because their feelings runs hot and cold, right? But when it comes to friendships, that's where they're very strong. That's where the commitment and loyalty lies, right? But they're trying to decide, like, do I really want to take this to the next level? You're everything that I want, with the rose, that smell where it's very beautiful, very feminine, it's very pretty. And that's like thinking the world of someone. But they don't want to destroy that. They don't want to tarnish the friendship. That's what I'm hearing. There's a lot of fear surrounding this. One minute they're like, yes, this person makes me feel alive, and imagine it's a friendship. Now imagine if this is my person, right? It's going to be incredible. And then the next is like, oh, but what happens if that's not the case, and then things go horribly wrong? We do have the wheel of fortune on the bottom though, so it's saying that you need to give this time. Okay, the sun, we have the 6 of pentacles. Again, when you do things together or together, it's like magic. We do have the 5 of wands. That is the inner conflict with them going back and forth. And then look, 9 of cups, but they feel alive. They're really happy with the friendship. This person does not know what to do regarding that. It's like, why spoil a good thing? We do have the 9 of pentacles on the bottom. So they're experiencing great conflict, inner conflict, when it comes to deciding if we should take this to the next level. They really, really value your friendship. This is a tough one. And it's a decision that they're fighting with themselves to make. Okay, let's get some more cards here, because this is pretty straightforward. They like the fact that you give. They like the fact that you give and you're open to receiving, and vice versa. It's just such a very balanced relationship, friendship, right? Or the idea of it. We do have the 6 of wands, so it's like recognized here. They see that you're everything. They recognize your qualities. They do see how you light them up. There is that understanding. Okay, so we have the Judgment card here, clarifying the 5 of wands. Now, I think eventually they're going to move towards it. With the Judgment, we do have the Seven of Cups. So again, they're still trying to decide, well, how should I go about this? So they may not know how you were feeling about them, but it is giving me that the energy of, how do I go about this? How do I actually spring it on them? So they're trying to figure out what moves to make, right? The moves has to feel right to them. Whether it's like, should I write them a letter? Should I invite them out? Should I just tell them on one of our fun activities? It's like trying to figure out what method should I take in order to let this person know that I would like more. I would like it to develop further from a friendship to a relationship. But this contemplation here is, they're going to come out of that. That's what it's saying here. And again, we saw the Wheel of Fortune card before, but again, it's in divine timing. So you have to allow this person to make this decision on their own, right? You have to allow them to do that. Is there any more guidance? Just one more card. Yeah, Three of Cups again. Look. You have the big and the small Three of Cups. Isn't this ridiculous? Yes. So it's actually giving me that things will be okay. It will fall into place, but what Spirit is telling me is to always remain friends. So what I mean by that, when you are in a committed relationship, don't alter it or change too much of it, your connection, where it becomes rigid. This is actually being friends and lovers at the same time. So being able to have a laugh and all that stuff, but the only thing that is different is that they will be loyal to you. They will not be messing around with other people. They're committed to you, but being fun, having that energy, that high vibrational energy in your connection is vital, because this is what that person is worried about. The person is worried about changing that. So that is why they're like, oh, I'm not sure if I take this to the next level, that if it doesn't work out, we're not going to be friends anymore. If you maintain that level of friendship, that's when things will flow much easier, right? So because this person is really concerned about things changing once a label is put on the connection or friendship, or the change occurs. So it's very important to maintain that. And again, the only thing that would change is just the type of relationship that you will be having, but the base of the relationship, which it would be the friendship, will exist. So the only thing that could happen is that it will strengthen. So your bond, your connection will strengthen. Okay, let's get some guidance. We have here gates. And it's showing me like there's a temple there. Your relationship will be moving into a new phase, right? And I always see these entranceways as the divine temple or divine approval, right? So it's saying that yes, there may be a few obstacles, because we do have mountains in the back, a few challenges. Maybe the challenge would be this person taking a while to make up their mind, right? But it is important, again, to allow them to get to that point where they're going to be making the decision, because they have to be in total agreement with it, in complete alignment with this change, with this decision. So again, allowing them to go on the path. Again, I'm hearing the path to discovery for themselves, but also discovering and reconciling with wanting this change, right? So it is something personal with them, but of course it does involve you. You need to focus on whether it is something that you desire as well, truly, and what you're going to be contributing to the connection on this path, especially when you come together, when you have the person. How are you going to conduct yourself? Are you then going to be going inwards and doing a lot of the work, or are you going to kind of be in flow with them? But in order to be in flow, you need to be sure as well that this is something that you want, and that you're going to be more aware or present in the connection, right? When it does ascend to the next level. But this is showing me that there is divine approval, but of course, the obstacles, being able to work together through them, right? So, working through any obstacles as a unit. That's what this is showing me. And we do have two paths here, two sides. So this is you and them. And again, this is how you will come together, meet in the middle. But you meet, again, allowing each person to do their individual work, process everything, not create too much change, or how can I put this, chaos, drama, etc. This is actually something that flows and merges beautifully. That's what this is saying, right? And with the blue here, a deeper communication with each other, and awareness again of the self and of the connection. That's beautiful. But this is card number 25, gates, and 25 reduces to 7, and that's the number of the divine. So spirit is definitely watching over this. This is actually something that is going to happen again in divine timing, but you have to allow this person to come up to that conclusion, right, of taking this relationship to the next level on their own. It has to be all them. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings and mentorships. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.